When we think of gangs, we often imagine street fights, graffiti, and turf wars. But there exists a chapter in history so wild, so brutal, and so surreal, it eclipses all others. Talking about the cartel, a criminal empire that didn't just break laws, it bent nations. Led by Pablo Escobar, a man who rose from poverty to become one of the richest criminals in history, the cartel was not just a gang, it was a shadow government. At its peak in the 1980s, it controlled 80% of the global cocaine trade, raking in $420 million a week. That's not a typo. That's the kind of money that makes kings kneel. But it wasn't just about drugs. Escobar and his cartel ruled through terror. They assassinated judges, journalists, presidential candidates, and police officers. They bombed airplanes, planted car bombs in cities, and turned Colombia into a war zone. If someone stood in their way, they were met with Escobar's infamous choice: plata o plomo, silver or lead. Take the bribe or take the bullet. And yet Escobar was a paradox. He built housing for the poor, soccer fields for children, and even a private zoo with hippos and giraffes. To some, he was a Robin Hood. To others, a monster. But make no mistake, his cartel was a machine of chaos. The cartel didn't just challenge law enforcement, challenged the entire Colombian government. Escobar once offered to pay off the country's national debt. He was elected to Congress. He rewrote the rules of power. Power built on violence is never eternal. After years of bloodshed, betrayal, and relentless pursuit, Escobar was killed in a rooftop shootout in 1993. His death marked the fall of the cartel, but the scars it left on Colombia and the world remain. So why do we talk about this? Because the story of the cartel is a warning. It shows us what happens when greed meets genius, when crime becomes empire, and when fear becomes currency. It's a tale of madness, ambition, and the terrifying reach of unchecked power.